right, yo. So here's the thing. I was just like y'all. I was the same way. I didn't trust Trump. I didn't like Trump. I didn't fuck with Trump. Anybody who remembers the Light Show page, the first one, they know Trump's first 2 years, I dogged him the fuck out. But anybody who also knows the Light Show knows that I told the story about the connection that came to me, or the interaction that I had with these higher ups. The reason I know it was them because of what happened. Regular laymen can't do that. Regular laymen can't control a whole police force. Regular laymen can't do what I had to bear witness. So I know it was coming from these higher ups. It was after that I started to look at Trump totally different. You Indians ever wonder why all the raping and killing and kidnapping and spell casting and witchcraft and all that shit is mainly on the West? Have you ever wondered? We're about to find out. Now look, check this out. Most people who know me know ever since I've been awake or woke, I don't fuck with none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with none of this spell casting cliques, whether it's Christian, Muslim, etc., etc. We're gonna listen to Farrakhan say some extremely deep shit, and this video is only 3 weeks old. Now I'm getting this from Afri Post. You know what I'm saying? There's a continental African. So I ain't beefing with him because, like I said, I don't have no beef with no continental Africans. I have beef with these American Negroes, aka these American Indians, that act like they're from somewhere that they're not. And all they is a disservice and just a headache and a buffer in the way. Now, that doesn't mean all continental Africans I like, because some of them are trying to jack us for position. But that's neither here nor there. Let's listen to what Farrakhan is saying. And obviously he knows. And obviously you guys don't know. We're about to break this shit down. This shit is going to get real hot. This is a very, very informative video.
You're having a great time. This is Afri Post and welcome to today's video.
America is a great nation. But America needs to reflect on her sins. Who is bold enough, who is strong enough to say to America, you have been wrong for a long, long time. And it is time now for you to actually see yourself as God sees you, not like the silly woman that looked in the mirror and said, mirror, mirror on the wall, am I not the fairest of them all? No, you are not. Mr. Trump is an anomaly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For people that don't know what that means, you need to go look up what that word means. It's not bad or good. It's a fly in the ointment. It's the dirt on the white dress. It's the monkey and the rich. See, the monkey and the rich is not good or bad. The fly in the ointment is not good or bad. It's more of a premonition. It's more of what's to come. You know what I mean? Let's keep going.
All right. He's someone that doesn't fit the norm. You expect expected a man to be like the other presidents. You wanted him to be more presidential. He's so transparent.
What are they always asking for? Every time you listen to these Senate floor hearings, what are they always asking for? More transparency, which means both sides can understand. Farrakhan just told you out of his mouth. He's so transparent. Meaning Trump can't hide anything because he doesn't hide anything. He speaks his mind. He tells it how it is, or at least how he knows it to be. Doesn't mean he's controlled. No. He tells it how he knows it to be. That means he's not politically correct. He's not a fake. Let's keep going.
You wanted him to put on a suit and act dignified, like the thieves and robbers that dress in suits and tell lies.
Remember, before there was a scapegoat Donald Trump to argue about, black people had been called it a pile of tricks. They had been said it was a sham. So how's it a sham if old school Republicans and the Democrats don't like him? How the fuck can he be this racist white dude working for the system, dog? You're not making any sense. He never was a part of neither one of them. The whole MAGA thing has nothing to do with Country Hicks. Remember, they were Republicans. They were Trump didn't exist. So if they're rolling with Mitch McConnell and shit being racist, and then now here's Trump, and now you're saying, nah, all the racists are with MAGA, then what happened to the ones that were rolling with the old school Republicans? So you're not making no motherfucking sense. And there's a reason for it. Let's keep going.
You wanted him to be like that. He's telling lies, all right.
Why you say it like that? You wanted him to be like that. Oh, he's telling lies, all right. Why would he say that? Now, Farrakhan done hated the government ever since we done met him. Can't stand them fools. And there was a time, me and him were on the same page. We both didn't like Trump. Why is he coming around now saying this? Why? Because me and him didn't watch this thing. We didn't watch this joke for the last 8 years. We didn't watch somebody come around them that was not a part of them and then start exposing them. And then they said, oh, no, he's working with the Russians. He's sleeping with hoes. He's laundering money. He's doing this and this and that. They came out the woodworks for Mr. Charlie. They ain't never went this hard on the white man. They ain't never even went that hard on Dave Duke. They ain't never even went that hard on David Duke. Fucking Tom Metzger, they never went hard on none of these dudes like this. This is the first time ever they have ever went this hard on a paleface. Why? Because obviously, bro, he's not with them. And I told people this a long time ago. I've said, bro, Trump was put there, but not by the system. Trump was put there by the righteous ones. They put him there. And always remember, Trump is not Christ, but the radicalism is there. The revolutionary is there. Trump is a revolutionary. He's doing something in the first time in politics we've ever seen, where he's saying, fuck both of these punk motherfuckers. They both dirty. They both done set the game up. They both robbing you. His MAGA is his MAGA, dog. It's completely separate from the old regime. And I'm not talking about the old republic. No, I'm talking about the Republicans that you knew, the ones that you're saying hate black people, the ones that you're saying, you know, Bush doesn't care about black people. Your Republicans, the ones that y'all been bitching about for years, he don't even fuck with them. So now we're at a crossroad because Biden's track record is clear as day. It's just like the Central Park 5. Trump did that on his own recognition, but everybody thought they was guilty. But so did Joe Biden. Everybody thought they was guilty. You're going to tell me the dude who comes out with the crime bill to lock black people up didn't think the Central Park 5 were guilty? You're on dope. You're on dope. You're a complete dope fiend. Know why nobody ever brought up Joe Biden saying that they were guilty? Because we never thought that you guys would vote for Joe Biden. We never thought that when you guys voted for the first so-called black president, he would pick Joe Biden as a VP. See? The devil's in full effect. And Farrakhan can see it.
And you're angry because he's your reflection.
What does he mean by that? You've been playing the people dirty this whole time. So you're mad at Trump because he's your reflection. He's your karma. He's playing y'all dirty. Exposing the swamp. Talking all this shit about y'all. The game is rigged. He's not supposed to be talking like that. He's not supposed to be talking like that. But remember, Trump made it in the gym. You can talk all that shit about his daddy all you want. Nigga, if y'all dad left you $2 million of dope money, y'all niggas wouldn't have flipped it. Shut the fuck up. Don't get mad because his dad left his son something. He didn't have to leave him anything. Bill Gates ain't leaving his kids nothing. And he has way more money than fucking Trump's dad. So now what? See, y'all pick and choose. Y'all pick and poke. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Mayweather said, nigga, don't pick and poke at my dick at the same time, nigga. No. Stick with what you got. So Trump is not karma to America. Trump is karma to the elites. Because he didn't have to click up with these bitch ass niggas to make his money. He just did what he did. Invested in hustles, buildings, boxing, all different types of shit. He did what he had to do to make it up. Oh, well, he wasn't paying all his taxes. I could have swore your drug dealing son's pitching dope out your backyard. He don't pay no taxes, period, because there's no dope tax. So don't try to be high and mighty when your punk ass know you down low. Let's continue. About to get hot.
He's an anomaly. You can't make him what you desire him to be so that you can say, oh, that's my president. He wasn't made that way. God has him here.
I gotta run that back.
President. He wasn't made that way. God has him here.
Farrakhan said God put Trump here. Now, I told you, this is the light show. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not. Trump's first 2 years as president, I hated his guts. And it was in them 2 years that I was reached. I was hit. My reality was tampered with. My whole reality was knocked off its equilibrium. I was shown something. I was shown that we're all watched. They know where all of us are. Any of us enlightened ones out here, they know who you are. They got your social. They know who you are. And they know exactly where we are. Like I told y'all before, the shit didn't scare me. It checked me. It let me know these motherfuckers know who I am. Because like I said, it was the squad cars took up the whole block, dog. The block is Mohawk Street. Yeah, Mohawk Street. Yeah. I'm a G like that. Mohawk Street, everybody knows that shit goes all the way from I think that's 70th. I think that's like 72nd, something like that. It goes from that street, and actually, no, it goes further than that. Mohawk goes all the way down to the fucking Rouse. So it goes all the way down this way, but then it goes all the way down to the welfare office. That's all the way at the end of the block. Okay, I'm at the top on 72nd or 68th, one of the two. Anyway, from that street all the way to the fucking welfare office. That's how it looked. That's how many squaddies was going down. And like I told you, they just hopped out. They just hopped out their car. They didn't even look at me. They just hopped out the driver's seat and looked straight forward. All of them. And then just hopped in and drove off. I tell people all the time, you gotta remember, before I came outside and bear witness that I'm arguing with this energy that keeps buzzing, like it puts something in my house to where it keeps buzzing. And I'm like, every time I'm thinking something, this motherfucker buzz go off. So I'm like, yo, I can even bring up the old tapes. I can find them. I can find them on Facebook. I can find the old tapes if they ain't erased them. And you can hear the beat. You can hear it. That's what I'm talking about. But scratch that. It was at that time that I started looking at Trump a lot different. And then people started seeing me push this Republican energy or this right energy. And it's like, it wasn't about what y'all think it's about. It's not about cocksucking the fucking Republicans. It has nothing to do with it. It's about, that's the side that blacks need to go. The asleep Negroes, the asleep Indians, the unawoken melanated being needs to go on that side, because you need to learn the business. You've been learning magic tricks and fucking spooky and witchcraft and shit. That's what you get for the Democrats. That's Hollywood. It's illusion. That's all they have is tricks and pranks, dog. That's the original plan. That was the point of them. Tricks and pranks. Facts. But when you go on the other side, you're going to learn the industrial industry. You're going to learn about infrastructure. You're going to learn about business. You're going to learn about money. The power that you guys keep claiming that you won't. That's why you ain't got none, because you ain't got no knowledge. That's where that's at. That's why the Democrats will always say that shit forever. They're the ones who got all the money to have the rich. Okay, so why am I kicking it with your broke ass? That makes no sense. You don't know how to make money. I should go mess with the people that know how to make money. Any street hustler will tell you that. Why would you stay on a dead block? Like, if you're going to go where it's popping. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. So I don't know what kind of spooky ass backward mission they didn't put my brothers and sisters on, but it's like, we should have been over there. I ain't say, like I said, I'm not talking about cocksucking. Y'all done enough of that with the Democrats. I'm talking about learning the business, learning the knowledge, learning how to run government, how to run nations. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to stop being second-class citizens and be a first-class citizen. Okay, tax the rich. Republicans got all the money. That's the first class. That's where you want to be. That's just on knowledge. That's just on knowledge. You vote who you vote in, but that's just on knowledge. I always tell people, it's not about the politics. It's about the policies. It's about what we're talking about. Open up your mind. Once again, Farrakhan said it out of his own mouth. God put Trump there. Trump is the fly in the ointment. The trumpets will blow. God put him there. And there's a reason. Look what he's doing. Oh, no, that's the left. Nah. Look what he's doing.
Didn't say, oh, that's my president. He wasn't made that way. God has him here. What did you say, Farrakhan? Do you think that God is not interested in who is president of the United States of America? Especially when it's out of the time of evil? It's in our time now.
Now, what are we talking about? There's over 100,000 unaccompanied minors missing, B. These children will never be turned up again. They have no IDs, no nothing. Republicans was telling us about them tags they was wearing. Nobody else is talking about it. The times of evil. We're in the times of evil where every piece of outlet information you think is real will be lying to you. They will all be deceiving you. That was the whole point of the glasses from They Live. That's why you had to box with the brother in the alley for like 10 minutes. They claim that's the longest fight scene ever recorded in movie history. Bro, look how hard it was to get the light, not white, to get the light, to wake up the darkness. Look how long of a fight it was, because that's what y'all need to get out of. Racism doesn't exist. There is no white people. There is no black people. No white land, no black land. These are all status, but it's also Masonic Moorish metaphors talking about the inner light, the light within you. Keep telling people, Moors created the game of chess. In the game of chess, the light piece moves first, aka the white piece. The light piece always has to move first, because that is you. You tell your hand to move before it moves. It's all in your head. But no one can see this light. They can only see your flesh, which is the black. So that's why that moves second, because that's how it scientifically is working. They're teaching science. Chess is one of the only few games you can play by yourself. There's a reason for that. So in that scene, you have light wrestling with darkness, trying to make it see the light. It's like, put the damn glasses on. So then he finally puts them on. He sees it. He's like, whoa, what the fuck? Okay, that's where we're at right now with this conversation, bro. This is not just a light show telling you this. This is Farrakhan in his later days. This is his later days, bro. He's elderly as fuck. NOI or not, they told lies all that time just to come out with the facts at the end. Because I told y'all, Trump ain't no fucking, he's not no Klan member, bro. He never was. He's not a politician. He has nothing to do with it. He was a fluke. It's supposed to be Hillary, bro. That's why the shit went to shambles. That's why they had to do the Russian collusion. She had to break 13 fucking cell phones. I mean, better yet, she did that before that. But it's like, that's why they had to do the Russian collusion thing. That's why they had to make up a bunch of shit, because he wasn't supposed to be there. That's why the last couple of days of Joe Biden as vice president, he on the phone. We got the recordings. Fucking Benny Johnson exposed that shit. We got the recordings. Him talking to Ukraine, talking about don't do this for Trump and don't do that for Trump. And just for him to make this fluke, or his homie, his homeboy Fauci, to make the pandemic courtesy of their Chinese friends, you know what I'm saying, who they let buy us out on the farmland and everything. All that shit happened during the Obama years. The Chinese wrecked shop during the Obama years. Stop lying. That's the same thing as Joe Biden vice presidency. So during the whole pandemic, they could kick cuz out. Once they kicked him out, here come this nigga giving billions to Ukraine. And motherfuckers is like, nah, Trump cool with Russia. Man, shut the fuck up. Them niggas could be just running their mouth. I honestly believe Putin is cool with Biden. How do I know? Because why out of all of a sudden with some ex-Russians, some Ukraine start a war, or they get into a war, and now we got to feed these niggas billions of dollars that just so happened that Biden family owed. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? The fucking boat that cruised up by Cuba and shit from the Russians, that was during the Biden administration. That just happened like a month ago or 3 weeks ago. That's during his administration. That shit never happened when Trump was here. Matter of fact, no wars happened when Trump was here.
You Muslims who are present, in the Quran, God and Satan are having a talk, and God is saying to Satan, I've judged you to be erring. Satan know he's wrong. Any devil knows they're wrong. So God said to Satan, as Satan asked him, respite me, delay my doom. Because Satan was doomed from the day he was made.
Yes, sir.
And God said to him, surely you are of the respited ones. And Satan responded to God by saying, I'm going to come after them in your straight path.
Nigga, I'm going to come to them through your straight path. What's that mean? That means God's a rider. God's not a punk. So when you got this president not bowing down to other leaders of the world, he coming through, chest out. You know what I'm saying? Always remember, Jehovah, Yahweh is a war god. Always remember that. This ain't no punk. the God that y'all claim that y'all know and profess in this Bible, this is not a weak God. He's not a punk. He'll flood the whole earth for disrespect. Like, he really will. He'll turn you to salt, and he'll throw brimstone at you. He'll kill his own son. This is a warrior God. He's not, like, to be honest, the God in the Bible and Set from Egypt have a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? And we really need to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We really do. Because it's like they try to end it with the amen, but then they turn it into amen because they didn't want you to know they took it from amen. But it's like, if you listen to the deeds that this Lord do a lot, it's like if it is kind of a setish type of energy. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to get him through your straight path. So Trump comes through straight path, talking shit, very forward, not trying to be all political. He's Lord, like that's how Lord's supposed to do. Lord's not supposed to hide. Lord's not supposed to lie. Lord's supposed to be a straight shooter. You know what I'm saying? You do this, you die. You do this, you live. That's what it is. So Trump comes through as a straight shooter, straight pop, pop, pop. Nobody was ready for this. Everybody like, yo, this is not presidency. He's not doing it the way that everybody else do it. But what did Farrakhan say earlier? That's what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted him to put on the suit so y'all can say that's my president. But that's not what he was put here to do. He wasn't put here to do that. God uses, because, you know, everybody don't want to look at Trump like some masterful person. And I never said he was. But God uses fools. He does. Like, you have to understand that. Maybe it's through the clumsiness of Trump's mouth that God is exposing these bastards. And maybe now you guys are just finally seeing it, because you can't claim that people haven't been telling you. We've been telling you this for years. Y'all just haven't been listening. Y'all been thinking everything's about Fresh and Fit and the sexy girl and who's the hardest thug. And these motherfuckers is going to get swallowed in the whirlwind. These motherfuckers ain't going to make it. They're not going to survive. Now you got to think about your kids. You got to think about your friends. You got to think about your loved ones, the people you care about. You know what I mean? It's like, who's really focused? Because the devil, when he falls, his demons fall with him. So that means all these actors and all your favorite storytellers and entertainers, they going down in that fiery pit with him. He's not going by himself. All his demon buddies is going with him. The whole 1/3. They all washed up. Motherfucker, oh, that shit's not real. Hell yeah, it's real. A person wrote it, bro. Just because you want to fantasize with it doesn't mean a person wasn't writing about there's 1/3 of the earth that is wicked and corrupt, and they all run behind this one negative energy that we are calling, you know what I'm saying, the falling star, Lucifer, which turns into Saturn, which once it hits the ground, it becomes the devil, the deceiver on earth. It's like, receiver, deceiver, hello, that only happens here. The receptors are here. You know what I'm saying? So get with the program and understand the allegory and stop floating in the air. It's all happening right here, right now, in real time.
I'm going to come to them from their right, from their left, from before them and behind them. I'm going to make them all to deviate. Did you notice that President Trump got in an argument with the Pope? What kind of man is he?
Who's the only one that fought with the high council, with the high priest? Who's the only one that battled with him? See, I told y'all, you're not waiting for a spook to come back. You're waiting for an energy to wake up. Why Trump hit Pope off with the Christ energy like that? Why he bang on him? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Because like I said, Farrakhan is about to let the motherfucking cat, the worms out the can. Nigga, this shit was so deep to me. I was like, oh, I cannot believe he is going this fucking hard. This shit is ridiculous. Farrakhan about to bring it full circle. In the ends, listen loud and clear. Farrakhan about to go full circle. And he a Muslim. But I give him this. Like I said, he's in his older days. So there's not that many more games we can play around with these people. You have to set them free. And I like that he's doing it. Listen to this. Listen to this, Indians. Listen to this.
That he would argue with a man that every president of the United States would go to Rome and kiss the ring.
Right.
He a Klan member. Whole America been racist since the conception of this motherfucker. They all sucking the Pope dick. Trump the only one who rolled like a motherfucking G. But he's a fucking Klan member. You niggas cannot be fucking serious. You're a motherfucking joke and you don't know shit. Mad at me because you see me the way I'm dressed up thinking I'm on some. No. I'm that wolf in that sheep clothing today. Oh yeah. I'm symboled the fuck out for a reason. Every dog has its day. And you wicked, evil, racist, Klan, bitch ass, boule, Illuminati, devil worshipping punk motherfuckers have got your day. They're waking up. And this was the whole point of me being here. This was the whole point of me coming back. Still living, still moving, still breathing. I can't leave until that day happens. I can't go nowhere until it happens. I have to bear witness it with this one eye. So, let's keep going.
But not Donald Trump. Have you considered these things? The Pope said, well, he's wrong because he's building walls instead of bridges. That's a nice thing for you to say, Pope Francis, because there's a wall that you all have built that walls you off from the poor and the destitute. How could you say he's wrong for building a wall when Nicholas V, a predecessor, signed a papal bull giving the kings of Portugal and Spain the right to come into the Western Hemisphere and take the resources of the indigenous people, and if they would not convert, kill them.
Now. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it all the way a buck. Let's keep it all the way a buck. Hey, Cookie, I see you, baby. Let's keep it all the way a buck. Trump is still a paleface. And Trump is running a country that is idolized, Trump is running a country that is based in judicial law, which comes from the biblical narrative of the Bible. There's no way around it. So when you see Trump supporting the small hat, the imposter Jew, he didn't have a choice. Remember, everybody's been lied to. Whites and the blacks. He has no choice. That's his only narrative he knows. Plus, he wants to run this country. This country, you have to run behind the Jews. You're in the Holy Bible. You have to run behind the Jews. It just is what it is. But for him to bring up the fact that how could the Pope argue with Trump about he wrong for building a wall and not building bridges? And it took the Pope all the way in like 2020 or 2018, 19, something like that, to talk about, these original people on this side, the doctrine of discovery is over, because Dan Calloway was talking about it. But it's like, hold up. That shit went right under the radar. Ain't nobody made no big televised version about that. But you will about, guilty verdicts and immunities and all this different shit. Like, motherfuckers is mad because Trump's immune. Nigga, why ain't you say nothing about Barack Obama? Trump didn't kill nobody. You can say all that shit you want about Trump with money laundering and spying, and you can say all that bullshit you want. He don't have one fucking body on him that was an innocent American. But Obama do. So don't give me that crap about you honorable and all. You guys ain't honorable to nothing. You guys are egotistical punks, and you guys get that shit from Hollywood. That's why y'all act like that. That's why y'all group think. Oh, if the buddies don't like it, it's not good. Because the buddies gotta like it. Because we all gotta do the same thing. Because we're fucking zombies. We don't have no fucking brain. What George Lucas was talking about. That's why he said Hollywood's like these people have no inventions. They're just like reduction everything that we've already done. They're just biters. Just biters, haters, and perpetrators. Y'all don't know nothing. Bunch of frauds. So I say all that to say this. Hal Farrakhan, me and him, I don't even agree with his science. Well, I don't agree with all his science. Let's say it like that. But he's saying the same thing. And he's talking about the same person. And he's bigging up the same person. Dog, Trump's diamond in the rough. We'll never have that again. That's the first time we literally like imagine if you're watching a movie and they shoot a fucking slingshot and it actually comes through the screen and hit your fucking back wall. You're like, oh shit! That's the first time that shit happened. That's that Final Fantasy shit I was talking about years ago when he was breaking the screen. He's like, this is your life, dog. This is your choice. It's your chance to make your fate. Or make your destiny. Choose. You choose. People act like we ain't got a bunch of crypt keepers in the fucking offices now, man. There's a bunch of relics over there. And then there's a bunch of young idiots like AOC and all that. Like, bro, we in shambles right now. We really gotta play it smart in this time. We really gotta make the right moves. And the right moves is being honest with ourselves. Trump didn't do nothing wrong. Trump didn't do nothing wrong but offer black people billions of dollars. Trump didn't do nothing wrong but try to kick out the immigrants that are stealing black people's jobs. Trump didn't do nothing wrong but have the background of hanging with black people, kicking it with black people, pictures of Michael Jackson, Don King, Mike Tyson, fucking Jesse Jackson, all different types of people. Like, for a racist, he pretty much likes a lot of black people. So it's like, that's kind of weird, yo. That's just weird, bro. And then I'm from America. I'm American. Like, I remember Trump all through the 90s. Dog. Everybody loved him. Anybody have a problem with Trump? Little Rascals, Home Alone 2. These are for kids. Okay? He's in pizza commercials. Like, bro, nobody really had a problem with Trump. Trump was representation of money. That's how we looked at it. Like, yo, he's one of our American ballers. Like, why would we hate on him? Who does that? Like, who does that? Who hates on something that we got popping? Like, nigga, this is one of our homies. This is one of ours. He's one of ours. He represents us. You know what I'm saying? Whatever other weird shit we used to have out here. Because it wasn't just white people. What the fuck? You had that one Spanish dancing girl way back in the 70s, and then Chocho or Chocho, I forgot, but whatever. That's not the point. The point is, it's not about a race thing. This is about what's going on. Do you want a bunch of raped and murdered women on your watch? You want a bunch of kidnapped kids on your watch? You want a bunch of brainwashed, stupid people with smartphones in their pocket on your watch? You serious? Like I said, every dog has its day. It's been exposed, dog. They put a fucking a half brain dead person in a debate. Y'all seen it for yourselves. It's crunch time. Yo, I just had to drop some flavor for you. Keep your eyes open. Stay wise to the facts, man. Go.